Okay, I'm Pete from React. We're going to have a quick look now at the NC system. This is the National Classification System, mainly used by authorities, water authorities, utility companies, places like this. And since then we've got the low, medium and high risk range of confined spaces that have come in as well. So how do these fit together? What do they mean? Well, today we're going to look at the NC system and we're going to just decide how they fit in with the low, medium and high. So initially, low risk is an NC1, and these are found in our check cards. If we go to the space, there's a whole explanation within the check cards telling you all about the NC system, where you can go and what you can do. An NC1, basically low risk, it means that it's a very simple entry. There's no obstructed access. You can go straight in, straight out. You need to take a gas monitor with you, and if anything goes off, you can just walk out the space. That's the NC1, pretty simple. We're moving on to NC2 and 3. Now this is a system that sort of marries between the medium risk on the confined space. And you'll see down here, it'll explain exactly what you need to be doing. But basically NC2 means you can go down a unobstructed vertical access shaft connected to a lifeline, and you must stay connected to that lifeline. So there's no obstacles in the way should we need to retrieve you in a hurry. NC3, very similar, but it just means that, again, unobstructed vertical access. When you get to the bottom, you can remove your safety line and you can traverse off slightly. This means greater control measures, and it also means you're going to need more staff because there's going to be more people to come down the hole to work with you. In the NC2 and the NC3, you will need to take with you a fully charged escape breathing apparatus set and a fully charged gas monitor, every person that goes into the space. Moving on to NC4 now, this is what we class as high risk, and high risk is the same as the confined space high risk facility with NC4, where you have to possibly take a fully charged self-contained breathing apparatus in a non-breathable atmosphere. It may just mean that it's a very restricted space, or there's something that's really awkward to get through, and it'll make it a high risk space. So NC4, more control measures, more risk assessments, and make sure you're safe. The only other one we're looking at, basically, and you'll see it there on the top of the sheet, is what we call an NCX, and many of you won't have heard of this. But NCX is sort of on par with the NC4, where again, it may require full breathing apparatus, or it may be a very complex entry. And normally it's places like loft spaces, where you go into the entry and you traverse upwards. By doing that, you're going to encounter possibly gases that are lighter than air in the upper parts of this space. So we may have to put a pole up with a monitor on, because we're not going to know about this until we get into the space when it's too late. So NCX are very complex entries, possible non-breathable atmospheres, and they need a lot of control measures. These things need to be read. It's self-explanatory when you read the card. Make sure you read it before you go in, before you start doing your control measures. It will make it a lot easier. So let's just stay safe and let's read up.